What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Grave Media. This is Josh. You're checking in on you out there in YouTube land, and I don't feel well. I don't feel well at all. I don't know what happened. I was making that Pumpkinhead video, and it was like I couldn't put my thoughts together. It took me forever just to speak into a microphone. I had a wicked splitting headache. Anyway, it's not your problem. As you can see back here, we have 29 days until Halloween, and I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I love October. I hate being sick, but when I am sick, I sit down and I watch disturbing horror films. That's what kind of makes me feel good. So tonight you might see me swallow hard. I hope this doesn't suck. We're gonna cover 2018's Incident in a Ghostland. Intense movie. Thanks for being here. Let's check it out. 2018's Incident in a Ghostland opens with Howard Phillips Lovecraft, the best writer of horror fiction, famous for his Cthulhu mythology. He's given a shout out in the intro. The film was highly anticipated from director Pascal Laugier, who made arguably one of the most infamously shocking and beautiful films of 2008 with Martyrs. The story plays out through Beth, whose passion for writing is only matched by her imagination. We are introduced to her family that is being followed by a giant RV straight out of Jeepers Creepers. The sign on the RV reads, "Good old taste for children." Sirens and nursery rhymes? No big deal. We learn that the family of sisters have inherited a home that looks like something straight out of a Rob Zombie film. It's old, it's creaky, it's bizarre, like something out of a macabre antique roadshow. Animal heads adorn the walls, and dolls provide jump scares. Who the hell would live here? There is a tension to this film though right away, a competitiveness, a jealousy between the two sisters, and an RV straight out of Twisted Metal. The colors are sweaty and gross, there's dolls in the walls, and lumbering into frame is a large, menacing man with a strange passion for sniffing and dolls. Immediately something here is so wrong. Welcome to the Ghostland. The film quickly abandons all hope as the girls are held captive and their mother is murdered. This film became Reddit famous and started showing up on the most shocking and disturbing lists. Constantly, it was recommended for its brutal imagery and intense violence. It plays by flashing back and forward through dream sequences and is an autobiographical story that's playing out in real time. It's unique and puzzling trying to figure out what's really happening, what's real, and then what's a dream. Naturally, we're going to have to investigate. This film plays as a psychological horror instead of a supernatural one. Is it brutal? Yeah. Is it shocking? Somewhat. Disturbing? Kind of varies on what you are comfortable with. There is a lot of assault, plenty, weird grooming, and sexual tension. There's also a lot of torture and violence on screen, and this film, while it may sound good on paper, it struggles to patch all the ideas and twists together. You know, when I watch this film, I think I've seen it 3 times. The more that I watch it, the less that I actually pay attention to the characters that are on screen. I don't know if that's because the director is French and so his dialogue and his on-screen, the kind of chemistry just doesn't always work for me. I'm way more interested in the actual set design and what's going on in the house itself. The dolls and all the stuff on the walls, it's pretty interesting, and I think it is kind of like a character in its own. So yeah, I check out when the girls are talking sometimes, and that's not their fault. And I know there's a lot of controversy with this film. It became TikTok famous a few years ago. I'm not going to get into what's super controversial about it because I don't want to say buzzwords that's going to get the video from being shown to people, but yeah, I mean, it's full of torturous imagery. A lot of people have a hard time with the misogyny and the violence for violence sake, but this is by the director of Martyrs. Is it as good as Martyrs? Not even close. Martyrs is a masterpiece. This is a pretty good film. I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 6 out of 10. It does have quite a bit of fall vibes though. When you pull up to the house, it's really moody, and the way that it's shot is just gorgeous. And when they're running through the fields, it's got this kind of fall atmosphere that I do really like. So yeah, 6 out of 10. There's plenty of meat on the bone here with this film, minus the tropes and jump scares. The sound design, the visuals, and the execution are relatively solid. There is a lot of flash forwarding, flash backwarding. Where the hell are we in this story? And there's some fake outs and some things that happen that, it's hard to put all that together and make it a complete film. But for the most part, for the sum of all of its parts, I recommend it. I don't think it's the most shocking or disturbing, not even close. I think Martyrs is on another level, but it's a pretty good film. I would definitely recommend it. So folks, that pretty much wraps us up. That's all I got in me for today. Let me know down in the comments below. Do you think Incident in a Ghostland, or just Ghostland as it's called now, is worthy of all the hype? Is it controversial? Did you like it? If you want to see more from me, please like, comment, subscribe, and then share with a friend. I promise I'm going to get some rest. We're going to come back with more content as soon as I can. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.